Hi, my name is Jim Hunt. I'm an artistic company member at Curious Theater Company. And it's my pleasure today to talk to you about a show I was in 2015, Charles Ives' Take Me Home, by Jessica Dickey, who is a Brooklyn-based playwright whose work I'm very, very fond of. So I played the iconic Charles Ives. Many think he was the father of modern American music, but he never made a cent doing music. He made his money off of insurance. He was one of the pioneers in the insurance industry. So this play is a kind of a fictional mashup. What made it so unique is that we needed two extraordinary actors, a man and a woman, and the man needed to be able to play a 25-year age range from 25 to 50. He also needed to be able to play the violin, to be effectively a virtuoso violinist. We found a wonderful actor in Chicago, Dave Belden, who came to Denver for several months. We became fast friends, and I think for both of us, it was one of the most enjoyable things we've ever done. We needed a woman who could play a 25-year age range to play his daughter, and she needed to be able to go from 5 to 30. And we found Kate Barry, who is now the Associate Artistic Director at Creed Repertory Theater in Creed, Colorado. So not only did John Starr, Dave Belden's role, the father was John Starr, have to be able to play virtuoso violin, his daughter, who didn't care much for music at all, had to be a killer basketball player. She had to be able to dribble like a maniac, and then later becomes a basketball coach. So we were extremely fortunate to find these incredibly talented people. Our director was Christine Montour Larson, and the design team was incredible. The set was Susan Crabtree, did scenic design. Lights were done by Dick Devon. Our costumer was Kevin Brainerd. Sound was Jason Ducat. And our prop master was Tim David. Our stage manager was Deborah Voss, and our ASM, our assistant stage manager, was Shannon Desmond. So let me see what else I need to tell you. So the story is based on a fictional meeting between Charles Ives late in life, when he's giving a master class at Juilliard, and a young violinist, John Starr, happens to take that master class. And so they become very well acquainted. And then the story is narrated by Charles Ives, who plays an almost kind of our town stage manager role. He can move the show along. He can say, well, let's see this scene now, and take us to another scene. So what we have for you now is some footage from the 2015 production of Charles Ives' Take Me Home by Jessica Dickey, Curious Theater Company. Enjoy. Thank you for coming, for using your presence as a vote, if you will, that before we're all dead and in the ground, being in a room together is valuable. And I won't say important, there's no need to be ridiculous, but valuable. John Michael Starr was born in Guernsey, Indiana. His father brought a baseball glove to the hospital to welcome baby John. He's devoted to his instrument, and this has shaped his body, his manner.
I went to Juilliard. I don't mind telling you that that feels good to say. Like a sheriff showing his badge.
Ladies, we have been practicing 90 minutes a day for the last 49 days in preparation for our first game together. And this is not what we practiced!
This is Laura Starr, coach of the Jerome High School girls basketball team.
Ladies, you have got to dive for the ball. Dive for the ball more than seems reasonable. Play the game unreasonably. That That is what we're here to do. That is the art.
Pick up any piece of Charles Ives' music, and you will hear dissonance, humor, complexity, beauty. You might like Charles Ives if you understood it.
What is there to understand about boring?
You know, it's kind of amazing that you never met my father. You open your mouth, and it's like his jock soul speaks from the grave. The only time I ever saw my father happy was when he watched sports. He would take me to the games, and I just hated it. I didn't understand the rules, and everyone smelled like bad cologne. And grown men would hug over the stupidest things. A ball over a fence, or a man outrunning another. And yet my father was mesmerized. I remember thinking, what would it be like for him to look at me with all that wide-eyed, adoring enthusiasm?
The people we know in our life, if we go about things the right way, are like instruments we can pick up and play whenever we want, whenever we need. You can come back to this at any time.
I love our practices. The squeak of your sneakers, the smell of the gym floor. It's just tape on the ground and a basket in the air. But thank you for being here. For knowing that being here has value. I won't say it's important or that it adds anything to the world, but it does have value.